There's been chaos and confusion in Bukavu, eastern Congo, as Rwanda-backed rebels wrest control of the city after taking Goma. Eyewitnesses told France 24 that children and adolescents were wielding rifles, while the AP is reporting that residents and soldiers have fled by the thousands, and Reuters sources say the prison has been emptied. Speaking to France 24 at the African Union Summit in Ethiopia, the Prime Minister of the DRC, Judith Suminwa Tuluka, called for African countries to punish Rwanda for its backing of the insurgency. Take a listen.
Today, we cannot continue to think that a country that attacks its neighbour on false pretexts and kills so many people and causes so many people to be displaced can go unpunished. We expect African countries to face up to their responsibilities. There is talk of African solutions to African problems, and we are waiting.
Let's get the latest now from our correspondent, Emmet Livingstone.
The situation in Bukavu is still very confused, and it's difficult to talk with any great certainty. On Friday, M23 fighters did enter the city after they captured the airport of Bukavu, which is about 20 kilometers from the center, but they fell short of taking complete control of the city. Congolese soldiers and their allies from the Burundian army had withdrawn from the airport without fighting before the M23 took control, according to many security sources, although the army itself hasn't officially commented. And then on Saturday afternoon, there was more confusion, with some reports of Congolese soldiers returning to the city of Bukavu for reasons that aren't clear. But as we're speaking this morning, there are large columns of M23 fighters marching through the city, and they appear to be progressing without a fight.
Okay, thank you for that, Emmet. And in terms of the violence we've seen, eyewitness reports have been shocking.
Yes, I've also spoken to some people who've been witness to shocking incidents of violence, especially over Saturday, where there appears to have been something of a security void. There are numerous reports of armed men, often very young, perhaps children, committing shootings across the city. And in some cases, according to sources that I spoke to, children or adolescents had picked up guns that had been abandoned by Congolese soldiers. And then, of course, given this breakdown of security, there was also mass looting across the city of Bukavu.